Okay, well, it's that time of the year. Actually, uh, it's just that time to change the oil in my Honda walk-behind mower. Years ago, 50 years ago, they used to have drain plugs in the bottom of these things. You just loosen the plug up a little bit, pull the mower over a pan, and stick your hand under there. I guess it wasn't such a good idea unless you pulled the plug wire. And take the plug out and drain the oil in a pan. Didn't take that much. And then put the plug back in, fill the mower up, and away you go. Now, for those of you that believe in never changing the oil in your mower, everything else will go bad. You still just add, just go away, because this isn't for you. You're just going to waste your time. Bye now. Have a nice day. Now, for those of you that do change the oil, as I said, they used to have drain plugs in the bottom. It costs money to do that, and the competition has always been so tight that now they have you drain the oil out of this guy right here, right there. So, which means you're going to pick this thing up, you're going to tilt it over. If you can't shut the fuel off, as you can on this one, because there's a fuel shutoff valve right there. If you can't shut the fuel off and run the fuel out of the carburetor, you're going to put gasoline where it doesn't belong and this and that. And if you do not have a fuel shutoff, best thing to do is just watch your fuel. And when you're getting near to the end of your mow, just make sure it runs out of fuel. Time your fueling so it runs out of fuel. That way you have no fuel in, so you don't have to worry about spilling fuel, getting where it doesn't belong, so on. Anyway, so this mower is pretty damn heavy. And to tilt this motor so that you can get the oil out of here, man, and not spill it all over hell and back, well, you got to put the pan appropriately. And, as you start pulling this thing over, I mean, come on. Well, here's what I do. All you boat owners, if you do your own maintenance, you know what this guy over here is. It's called a topsider. And there's a bunch of different manufacturers of these things. You got an oil can. That thing with a handle on it is an air pump. But instead of pushing and building air pressure, it's sucking air out of the can. You pull your dipstick. You put your hose down the dipstick hole and suck the damn oil out. Now, you'll notice I did block it up some, and this mower has been run. The oil's flipping hot. And this is how I do it. When you get done, all your oil's sitting in there. You take it to your oil recycler or put it in a bottle or whatever. And that's what I do. And if it makes things easier. No mess, no fuss, no ball breaking stuff, no cussing, no screaming. Ah, damn it! I spilled oil all over the place. Everything works great, and you don't have to worry about the gasoline. You don't have to worry about a shutoff. You don't have to worry about running the mower out of fuel. So this is easy. So anyway, get started. Before you pull the dipstick, one tip. Wipe everything off real good, because a couple little specks of dirt could trash your engine. Don't tell anybody, okay? Okay, so here we go. There's I refer to this as my suck puss. Don't ask. All right? I'm going to shove this down in there. And for some reason, it doesn't want to go. What the hell's going on here? It used to go. Do I have that? Oh, it's down in the bottom. Okay, here we go. I'm going to plumb. Look at that oil going up that tube. See? No muss, no fuss. There goes the old oil. Right up that tube. It's so easy. Have I made a mess yet? Wait a minute. There's a little drop of oil right there. Something to worry about. It's this simple. It is really this simple. Well, then all you do is you sit back and wait. Pretty sure I got that bottom out in the bottom. If I don't, I'm not going to get it all out. There it comes. Look at that, just that fast. And boy, is that oil hot. Okay, guys, look. Every piece of power equipment that I know of, they usually give you the oil they want you to use. This is Honda oil, SA 10W30, genuine Honda oil for gasoline engines, certified, humptified, screwdified. This is for this mower. Now, save these because you know, if you forget or you don't do what I should do is put so many ounces of oil here if you want to use somebody else's oil. I use Rotella T6 on a lot of stuff. It's 5W40. Motorcycles, mowers, generators. It's primarily diesel oil, but it's the best do-everything oil. You know, look, if Quaker State, if Pennzoil, if Castor Oil, if whatever, if they're your favorite brands, use them. We're in the halcyon days of lubrication. And, you know, if never talk about oil without talking about, should I mention that? I don't know. AMSOIL. I'll do that, you know. Best oil you can get. Whatever you want to use, this is what I do. Anyway, fill this up. I should have a sticker on there, but I don't. And, you know, there's the dipstick. I'm going to wipe that off before I put it back in, and here's the appropriate amount of oil going back into the mower by a nice little funnel. It's great. And there you have it. The appropriate amount of oil goes back. And right now, I'll just let that funnel drain a little bit. Oops. And put the dipstick back in, check the level. And if by chance it's too much, I got the suck push there, I'll suck some out. But this is the amount, 12 ounces. This is what this is. And I guess Honda knows what they're doing with the level. So I'll pull the funnel out in a minute and check the oil. And we should be good to go. I usually only change about every year, or when I feel like it. Sometimes, depending, I have other mowers that I use. But anyway, easy way. You see a mess here? There's no mess, no cussing, no screaming. The oil's sitting in a nice spot, and I'll dump it out of the suck push or the top sider, whatever you want to call it. And one thing though, don't get any bright ideas. A lot of these things are sold to change the oil in your car through a dipstick. You got to be careful with that. You can use these for marine use because the dipstick tube goes all the way down into the bottom of the pan. So you know you're getting everything out. An automobile dipstick doesn't go all the way to the pan. So, you know, there's always a question. You have to measure what you're getting out. You have to know how low the oil was. If it was right up to snuff, you figure how many quarts the thing took. There's always guesswork with that. So I don't advocate using these in the cars. Some people do. But anyway, there you have it. And I'm going to just throw the dipstick in and check the oil level. And then I'm going to be done. Let's see where we are. Perfect. Look at that. Couldn't be better. All right, we'll see you guys later. Bye now.